Welcome to our channel Berkeley Frontline. My name is Sophie.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Rankin.
I'm Gloria.
I'm Basil.
Today we have a topic about immigrants in the US who are struggling with their identity. As of May 2024, according to current population survey data, the immigrant population in the United States is about 48.31 million, accounting for 18% of the total population. In Berkeley, there are 16% of international students. Additionally, in recent years, the number of illegal entrants encountered by U.S. Customs and Border Protection at the border has also risen significantly, indirectly confirming the increasing trend of the immigrant population. Let's hear from our reporters who have interviewed about this topic. So,
Here we go!
What's your name?
My name is Calvin.
Where are you from?
I'm born here, but my mother is from Indonesia.
What are your mother doing here?
My mother came here because she liked the idea of freedom, and growing up in Indonesia, it was kind of rough since she was Chinese and she didn't have exactly all the rights as a normal Indonesian citizen because she had Chinese heritage. So she was fond of the idea that America proposed for her.
How did she get here?
She came here for college, so her parents helped her come over here for college.
For immigrants to the United States, they may encounter many difficulties. Have your mom encountered such problem?
I wouldn't say she encountered a whole lot of problems. When she came over to America, America was already pretty open about the idea of immigrants, so it was definitely easier for her than it was for people in the past.
So last question, can you use one sentence to describe her identity?
Strong-willed, I would say, but also on the stubborn side. She's definitely one to voice her opinions now that she has the voice to do it however she pleases.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Kat.
Where are you from?
I'm from LA, but my parents are from Mexico.
What are you doing here in the US?
I was born here, but my parents came here to give me a better life.
We learned in class that there is a confusion between immigrants who move to the US struggle with defining themselves. What do you think about this problem and how do you define yourself?
I think my parents would define themselves as trying to fit into the culture that's here.
Can you share with us one special that you have experienced which is shocking or new in this culture?
I think it would definitely be the language barrier. They've been here 25 years and they still haven't learned English properly.
This is a final question. Can you tell us about your identity in one sentence?
I think I would consider myself Mexican-American. I'm really tied to my ethnicity, and my parents would probably consider themselves just Mexican.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
What's your name? My name's Sienna. Where are you from? I'm from Southern California, near Los Angeles.
What are you doing here in the US?
My family lives here. I grew up here, but specifically in Northern California for a program at Berkeley for psychology and neuroscience.
We'd like to ask that there is a confusion between immigrants who move to the US and struggle with defining themselves. What do you think about the problem and how do you define yourself?
It was my grandma. We immigrated from Korea. She just came here and started working immediately. She had a bunch of jobs, and then she just met my grandpa. With me, I'm more lucky. My parents have given me the tools to go to school and learn things.
Can you share with us one thing that you have experienced which is shocking or new in this culture?
In this culture, since I was born and raised here, nothing has been a really big culture shock, but for my grandma, the different social norms, way of communicating, it's harder.
This is the final question. Can you tell us about your identity in one sentence?
I'm mixed and constantly defining myself right now.
Thank you so much.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Snow.
Where are you from?
I'm from the mainland of China, Shenzhen.
What are you doing here in the US?
I literally live in here because I married with my husband and we moved from Shenzhen to here 3 years ago.
Next question is, we learned in class that there is a confusion between immigrants who move to the US and struggle with themselves. So what do you think about this problem and how do you define yourself?
As I'm still in that process currently. I'm trying to define who I am, where I am. It took a while. I still didn't really figure out that. I think the most important thing is you get a role in the society. Once you get a job, you can start from that point and expand yourself, expand to find who you are based on that point.
Can you share with us one experience which shocking or new in your life?
I would like to share some good experience about how I feel about here. Nobody tell you what you gotta do. what you should do, which is really bizarre to me, and I really like it.
And the last question is, can you tell us about your identity in one sentence?
One is I'm a wife, I'm a student here right now, and I'm an artist, I'm a designer, I was an editor.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and what's your name?
My name is Emily.
Getting to the first question, where are you from, and what are you doing in the U.S.?
I'm from California, but my parents immigrated here in the Philippines, and I was born here. And I'm currently attending university and pursuing higher education.
Oh, that's cool. What we learned in class is that there are some confusion between immigrants who move to the U.S. and they struggle with defining themselves. What do you think about this problem?
For me, Asian Americans, it's a common struggle that arises is the clash between the cultural norms they have within their families and their households versus what they experience in the broader society. You could struggle with having traditional customs and other norms that you grew up with your family, while also being faced with a different set of social norms.
Moving on to the next question, as you said, your parents are the first generation who immigrated to the U.S. Do you have any kind of episode of your parents which they felt shocked or new to this culture that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, one example I noted was Asian Americans often face tension between family traditional values versus how Western culture in America, they value individualistic and pursuing your personal ambitions a lot. And so when I was first entering college, my parents definitely had expectations for me, and they definitely kind of pushed me into a specific behavior or career. So, yeah.
And we're heading to the last final question. Can you tell us about your identity in one sentence?
I'm very proud to be Filipino American, but I also feel Filipino and American.
That's good. So thank you for joining our interview today.